Hey, this is Joanna, and I thought I'd do a quick kind of writing update to what's been going on in my life. Yesterday I was not feeling good at all. I haven't been feeling very good this week, and I was really wiped out yesterday, and so I actually spent the day in bed taking care of myself, and I do feel better today, so that was a worthwhile self-care day. This morning on my Facebook feed, on my personal profile page, there was the, your memories on Facebook thing popped up, and it was 7 years ago. I had posted a picture of a pair of socks that I had knitted, finished knitting 7 years ago. It was the first pair of socks that I had ever knitted. And I had wanted to learn how to knit socks. I'd knitted some sweaters and things, but I hadn't knitted socks yet. And so I decided I was going to learn how to do it. I was going to knit socks. And I did them wrong because I couldn't remember how to purl. There's knit, if you knit, there's knit stitches and purl stitches, among other things, but those are very basic stitches. And I couldn't remember how to purl. I have no idea why I didn't look it up on the internet, or I don't know, ask my mom or something. But so I was knitting through the back loop instead of purling, and those are different things. And so the cuffs and the heels on these socks turned out kind of weird. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because, in retrospect, in hindsight, it's kind of funny. At the time, I didn't actually know I was doing anything wrong, although it just kind of didn't quite seem right. But I've realized that, when I'm doing something, I give myself a really, really hard time about doing it right. Maybe I'm a bit of a perfectionist, perhaps, but I want to get it done right. I want to do it well. And when I don't, I have a hard time with that with myself. And I've been pretty frustrated with myself lately because one of the things that I've been wanting to do is get more and wider distribution for my books. They're available through Ingram, they're available on Amazon. So if bookstores want to, like independent bookstores, if they want to stock my books, which some do, I do get orders through Ingram, they can. And if people want to purchase it through Amazon, they can. And Barnes and Noble and all places books are sold online. They're available through Ingram on print on demand. Well, I'd like to get it into more stores, and because the books I write are about like intuition development, mediumship development. It would be metaphysical stores, new age stores, church bookstores, new thought, new age, spiritualist, metaphysical church bookstores, those kinds of places are where would be a great market for my books. However, most of those places go through a different distributor called New Leaf, and so I've been trying to get things ready to submit to New Leaf, and it's just been taking me forever, partly because I'm terrified. I'm afraid they're going to say no. I don't like rejection very much, and I'm afraid they're going to go, no, your books aren't for us. So I thought I had finally gotten everything ready to go a couple weeks ago, and then I realized there were some bad typos on the back of my latest book, Signs from Spirit Journal. I don't know how I didn't catch these typos. They're like horrible, horrible typos. So I fixed those. I ordered new copies. I got those in. I even actually put together some sell sheets for my books. Ooh, that was pretty looking. Based on a template I found online. And actually, I'd be happy to see if I could get my focus to come back here. Be happy to share those templates as well with people if that would be helpful. I could do that on my website. And I think my husband is about to come in the door behind me. Is he? Is he not? Will we ever know? Oh, he went through a different door, so you don't get to see an appearance of my husband. So I finally, one of the work things I did do yesterday while I was resting was put everything in the box to ship off today. And I read through the requirements, and I realized that one of their requirements is to have a US price in the barcode on the back of the book. Like, let's see if I can make this show up, like so. I have it circled here because I think I changed the price at one point, but it's a little blurry. But that bit at the top, and in that second half of the barcode, has the price information in it. And when I fixed it and my print on demand printer that I ordered them through, which was Kindle Direct Publishing through Amazon, put their own barcode over the top of my barcode and didn't have the price on anymore. And I thought, oh, great, it's all ready to go, and it's still not ready to go. So I actually emailed them and asked and said, you know, when you get them, they'll be through Ingram. When they get them, it'll be fine, but the physical copies I have right now don't. I can order new ones. It'll be another couple of weeks, and I'm willing to do it right, because I want to get it right. And fortunately, my contact there said, don't worry about it. As long as you can assure us that the copies that they would have to distribute have the price on it, it's all good. Phew. So I stepped out of my comfort zone to actually contact somebody and email someone about it. And I will try and get all of that stuff shipped off today. But my point is, and it's a very long video now, is that I know looking back, this process won't seem as bad as it is when I'm in it right at the moment. Right now it feels really hard. And in the future, 7 years from now, when I've sold millions and millions of books, who knows, right? It won't feel as hard as it does right now when I'm in the middle of it. And it's okay that I have apparently forgotten how to purl, or whatever it is that's happening in my life right now that I don't do perfectly and I don't do quite right. It'll all work out in the end, and I will figure it out. I have never forgotten how to purl since I realized that mistake. And I've gone on to knit lots and lots and lots of things. I conveniently have knitting right here, which doesn't look like anything at the moment, but this fancy looking thing is going to, well, it's not that fancy looking, it's going to be a sweater. It'll be a top-down sweater, V-neck top-down sweater is what it will end up being. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hope it was helpful for you. Just stick with it. Perspective makes a huge difference. Just keep working on your skills and practicing and doing the things that you love to do and move towards, because you'll eventually get there. Thanks. See you in the next video.